Margot Robbie first burst on the scene several years ago now with her starring role in the Leonardo DiCaprio film, Wolf of Wall Street. Since then, she has gone on to star in a number of movies, perhaps most notably, I, Tonya. Robbie is currently set to appear next in the highly anticipated film, Bombshell, alongside Nicole Kidman and Charlize Theron. She will also reprise her role as Harley Quinn in the DC Birds of Prey film and the Suicide Squad sequel. With all the hype surrounding the actress, we decided to take a look at some of the many ways she spends her hard-earned money. Number 10 Venice Beach Cottage. Margot Robbie needs a posh place to live just as much as the rest of us. Except most of us probably can't afford to pay $5 million for a glorious beachside cottage in Venice, California. You can even get a sneak peek inside of Margot's home during a Vogue 73 Questions video the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood actress did not too long ago. The interior looks extra cozy and is full of beachy vibes. It's quite fitting for the actress's typical style. Number 9 Hancock Park Home. It's not clear if Robbie still has her Hancock Park home or not, but she certainly did back in 2017 when she initially moved from London to Los Angeles. She and her husband, Tom Ackerley, purchased the $2.73 million house after growing tired of the many Airbnbs and hotel lifestyle from her constant back and forth between continents. The home is decked out in marble and chrome fixtures and interiors. WWD presented an exclusive look inside back in 2017 when Robbie and Ackerley were first rumored to have purchased it. Number 8 Byron Bay Home. Considering Robbie is from Australia, it's not too surprising she would want to have a home there, too. Rumor has it that Robbie had her eye on a $1.3 million Byron Bay house in Australia. The best part is that it was located close to the estate where she and Ackerley had their secret wedding ceremony. It's clear that even though Robbie has relocated to the United States to nourish her blossoming career, Australia will always hold an important place in her heart. Should she decide to start a family, Byron Bay would be a great place to raise children, especially due to the star's sentimental attachment. Number 7 Duplex on Australia's Gold Coast. Apparently Margot Robbie has quite the knack for real estate, even down under. We've all reported on the many properties Robbie has owned or still owns, but she has also shelled out millions of dollars to ensure both her mother and sister are kept in excellent comfort. According to real estate documents, Margot Robbie paid a whopping $1.8 million to buy a nice duplex for her mother and sister to live in on the Australian Gold Coast. The properties are neighboring and not far from the starlet's childhood home. Number 6 Mortgage Payment. What would you do if you were suddenly making millions of dollars? Hopefully, you would be kind enough to give back to some of the people that have helped you out in your life, especially family members if you're still close. Margot Robbie did just that when she first began to make the big bucks. She supposedly paid off her mother's entire mortgage payment on her house as a birthday gift for her mom's 60th celebration. Of course, she outdid herself by buying her mom a brand new place to live later on, but it's still an incredibly sweet gesture and surely helped alleviate some stress. Number 5 Tiffany's Jewelry. What do you do when you get your first major Hollywood paycheck? We know Robbie likes to spoil her family members, but she also likes to spoil herself from time to time, and who could blame her? While speaking to Elle magazine last year, Robbie said she used her first big paycheck to buy herself a charm from Tiffany's for her bracelet. When I got to New York for the first time, I took my first paycheck, walked straight into Tiffany's on 5th Avenue, and bought an airplane charm that goes on my bracelet. It was the best feeling ever. I got my little blue box, and I got it for myself. Number 4 Movie Rights. It didn't take long for Margot Robbie's star to rise to the high ranks of Hollywood. These days, she is considered a certified A-lister with 1 Oscar nomination under her belt and another one likely coming her way for the upcoming movie, Bombshell. But Robbie isn't content to simply take the roles that come to her, she likes to go and seek them out too. She started her own production company and has bought the film rights to properties like Tank Girl, Terminal, and she has had a major hand in the creation of the upcoming Birds of Prey film. Number 3 Tattoo Machine. While the purchasing of a tattoo machine may not be considered one of Robbie's more lavish gifts, it was certainly one of the more unorthodox ones. She bought a tattoo machine on eBay during the filming of Suicide Squad, where she rather famously gave tattoos to several of the cast members. Surprisingly, many people let her do tattoos despite the fact she has never had any sort of formal training, but given the style of the movie, the somewhat rough tattoos were fitting of the circumstances. Number 2. Bags. Most celebrities have at least one fashion accessory they like to spend lavish amounts of money on. Margot Robbie has a few, and one of them is definitely bags. She can often be spotted out in public with a designer bag of one kind or another. She has a particular fondness for Gucci bags, which makes sense since they frequently collaborate on her outfits. Many of her Gucci accessories cost a minimum of $1,000 each. She has also been spotted touting Marc Jacobs, Stella McCartney, and Prada bags. Number 1. Footwear. Aside from her elegant purses and bags, Robbie also likes to wear pricey footwear and shoes from a number of different designers. She and Suicide Squad co-star Cara Delevingne were spotted wearing matching Bertucci heels, which can cost upwards of $1,000. While Margot does love a good pair of designer heels, including some of the most expensive from Christian Louboutin, she also enjoys a great deal of more casual wear like sneakers. Although they too tend to be designer.